All right, Shalom. This is Brother Tazabar from the JMS Atlanta camp. I want to start off by giving all glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rekakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well. Salutations unto the Akim throughout the four corners that are putting their life on the line week in and week out. Salutations to the few women and children that subscribe to this truth and faith and sincerity, all charity and subjection, because that is the key. Now, I just wanted to come real quick, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, and give pull out a couple of scriptures according to the article that I have before you. All right, and just through the Spirit, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I want to break down of how a holy conversation can bring forth deliverance, man. Your behavior, how you move, how you apply these scriptures is leads to life, man. And this particular account that I'm gonna bring out and read, the Lord, this individual, I'm assume that he's a Gentile. I'm assuming that he's a heathen from the nation of Ammon, and the Lord guided him through this situation of dealing with the snake, and the Lord allowed him to come through somewhat unscathed. With this being an example for us, we have it to move forward. We have the examples of the scriptures. We have our modern day examples. If Jake could just see it, apply their spiritual goggles, you will be able to see these things, man. So if the Lord delivered this individual, what more for us in the days to come, all right? But it's a way in which we have to go about that conversation for the Lord to deliver us, all right? So it says, Jewish FBI agent infiltrates Bible study groups and tries to entrap its members. Yeah, so that goes, I'm just bring precepts out, man. Let's just do it that way. All right. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 17. But beware of them, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. All right. So the Lord said that what? Beware of men. Salaki says, beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. So you're supposed to beware of these individuals. Just because a guy say he know the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, he say he's an Israelite, that doesn't make him a brother to you, man. That doesn't make him, that doesn't mean you're supposed to be bringing him into your house. Now it says this is a Jewish FBI agent infiltrates a Bible study group. So it's not far-fetched for us to say that we have agents among us, man. All right. It says the family of 27-year-old Phi Dong thought they escaped government oppression when they left Vietnam. They were wrong. All right. According to FBI criminal complaint, Dong has been closely surveilled by the FBI for the past 6 months, including while he engaged in religious activities. All right, now I'm going to just jump down and jump around. All right, and just show. All right, it says, let's see. It says at the house, the FBI. See, he came with a commonality. It says, at the house, the FBI agents participated in discussions about the Bible, and the group of friends also shot firearms together. The criminal complaint also describes plans to improve their driving skills and train together in martial arts. Outside of telling group members that he had entered the Capitol to film as a journalist, descriptions of an instance where he had infiltrated an Antifa event and the discussions of Virginia peacefully seceding from the United States, there was nothing in the group that justified federal agents spying on them. So Esau was in the room listening to their conversations, man. But this particular Ammonite, Esau was looking for anything to just get him caught up, because it's going to be the same way in that day, man. But look what happened. It says failed attempts at entrapment, and I'm not finna go through all of this, man. Like, brothers can They can look into it themselves. I just want to get the precepts, to be honest. And I'll just, through the precepts, I'll explain what went on throughout the passage that I just read. But I'm gonna start here. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right. And one of those devices is that Esau has agents among us, individuals that's going to talk, speak, move just like you, man, to a degree. All right. But at the end of the day, they're what? They're there to do the bidding for Satan. All right. Now, this is going into devices, a mental perception, thought, and evil purpose, that which thinks the mind, thoughts, or purposes. So we're not ignorant of Esau's purpose, man, of why he's doing these things that he's doing. All right, he's putting agents amongst groups. Why? Because he wants to bring any railing accusation against us, so he'll be justified in trying to put the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua out of the earth. It wouldn't be too far-fetched to think that he'll put agent provocateurs among certain groups and cause these agent provocateurs to do things that are uncomely just so we'll be blamed, man. All right? So these is a part of Satan's devices. All right? But when you look at all of the entrapments, when you read into the article that Esau was tempting this particular Ammonite to go off so that they could therefore label the entire group as domestic terrorists, the Lord caused his conversation to be spoken aright, man. Basically, he didn't say anything that was off. All right, when you read into the article. So I'll go here. All right. This is 2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then, let's go to it. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Yeah, because at the end of the day, with all of this stuff going on, with all of the money that's being pumped into the economy, with all the distractions that we got out here, hey, at the end of the day, it's gonna be set on fire. Hey, civil war's coming to America. The jab is gonna be enforced. Seeing that all of this, what type of person are you to be? What is your conversation? So let's look up the word conversation. It says manner of life, conduct, behavior, deportment. And when you look into the article and you see the deportment or the behavior of this particular Ammonite, he didn't do anything off. Even when they tempted him and he thought about making some Molotov cocktails, the Lord put it on his spirit to have a change of mind, and he gave an understanding as to why he had a change of mind, and he tried to do it the right way. And he tried to, we need to notify the government because these is explosives that y'all are asking me to make. And we need to get it. Basically, he knew that he had to get it cleared through Esau, through some form, through some law enforcement agency. So therefore, he wasn't found to be in the wrong because Esau had to document these things. You see. So, because we don't necessarily know all the ways Esau intricacies of how he could trip us up, but if you keeping the law, statutes, commandments, and you ordering your conversation all right, through your behavior, how you talk, how you move, how you carry yourself, hey, these people ain't gonna be able to say anything against us, man. All right. Now let's go here. Matter of fact, and with me saying that, go here. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 5. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. And you can see that through reading out the passage that this particular Ammonite was all about making sure that his I's was dotted and his T's was crossed, man. He done it the right way. He strove lawfully to be a part of this Bible group, to consider himself a friend of these individuals. He made sure that he was doing it according to the book. He was doing it the right way, right? Just like we have to on this side. It ain't for us to be trying to find the biggest platform to push the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to for us to be seen, for us to skip rank, to assume ourselves to be higher than the men that came before us. We gotta strive lawfully, man. The right way. We gotta come up the right way. All right. Now, with that being said, speaking on the conversation, when it was time for him to be to be delivered up. Matter of fact, let me go over. All right. Recorder, let me see. All right, I'm going to start here. It says, agents soon pressured him into another attempt, this time at an abandoned prison in Fairfax County, which the FBI could use to dump serious charges on the man. So they put him in a situation for him to what? To be overcome. And watch how the Lord moves, man. Watch how the Lord works, all right? He was picked up in an undercover FBI vehicle, and the men engaged in reconnaissance. At the site, Dong was recorded telling the agents that he liked the idea but would seek to get formal permission from the state before testing the devices near the facility. Ultimately, see, watch how Satan gets frustrated, all right? Because he's doing everything the right way, just like how we got to. According to, you ain't got to be the most astute Jake. You supposed to be striving in this truth to the best of your abilities, man. According to your measure, all right? It says, ultimately, the scriptures say what? Hey, resist the devil and he shall flee from thee. Ultimately, the undercover agents got frustrated and decided to charge him for trespassing at the Capitol. In spite of this, the FBI complaint features the phrase Molotov cocktails over 24 times. See, they kept throwing it out there just so what? To create a stain, put a spirit on these people to even look at Ammon in an off light, even though he's innocent, the same way they did Yahushua. Over 24 times, which is an attempt to paint the suspect as a dangerous criminal when he appears before the judge. All right. So let's go here. This is Matthew chapter 10. I'll start at 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Yeah, and he was a sheep in the midst of wolves. He didn't understand that he was amongst his enemy. Be ye therefore wise as serpent and harmless as doves. And that's what he was, wise, always applying. Yeah, this seems good, but let me apply wisdom. And harmless as dove, and he proved to be harmless. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, just like Judas, just like this FBI agent. That's his whole set. That's the reason Satan had him come along. And they will scourge you in their synagogues, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for the sake of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in the same hour what ye shall speak. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. Yeah, because the Lord has been through all of that. The Lord, you've shown unto the Lord, like, Lord, maybe I can be a vessel to be trusted. And therefore, it is not you that speaketh. It's the Yahweh Hashem Yahushua using that vessel for his word to come forth. And therefore, you get the glory because the Lord allowed, because the Lord used you, man. You see how a holy conversation leads to deliverance? And I finished off here. All right. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man, because it's plenty of Jakes is going to be put in that situation, have been in that situation. Some men have overcome, some men have failed. All right. But such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, just like the situation that particular Ammonite was in. But will, with the temptation, also make a way to escape. And what is that way? It's through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You applying the scriptures, that ye may be able to bear it. Yeah. Isaiah 30, 33 and 6. Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time and the strength of your salvation, man. All right. So us applying the scriptures and us keeping it to the best of our abilities is what will bring forth salvation, man, deliverance. But that's through holy conversations, through your behavior, how you move, how you think, how you process things, man. But that's all I had through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to end out by giving all glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Hashem Rekakwadash, that will understand my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Till the next time, Shalom.